Welcome to the St. Louis Park Orioles Section 5A game against Minneapolis Hockey. We're down at Parade Stadium tonight. I'm John Basil along with Wayne McChesney, my partner tonight.
How are you?
And wonderful, Wayne. Good to be with you, and it should be an exciting game here. These two teams have played before. They've split this season. They're doing the starting lineups right now. I'm going to give the starters for St. Louis Park. Anna Gleason, sophomore, starting in goal, followed by Bridget Duffy, a junior defenseman. Sophia Noreen, a senior defenseman. Mary Gleason, 8th grade left wing. Michaela Jones-Clausen is a sophomore right wing, followed by Elena Bezo, a junior center. The starters for Minneapolis are Lila Schultz, the freshman goalie, Ellie Chrisman, a senior defenseman, Whitney Knight, sophomore defenseman, Lila Mouse, freshman left wing, Alex Gaffney, sophomore right wing, and Laurel Menlek, freshman center. We're going to do the national anthem, and we'll be right back with this Minnesota State High School League 5A game. Well, Wayne, here we go. This should be an exciting game. You know, you get to sections, you get to playoffs, and it's all on the line here for both the Orioles and Minneapolis. The winner goes on to face Blake Friday night, so this is an important game for both teams. As I mentioned, they both played together, or played twice earlier this year. And when I talk play together, a lot of these girls played together coming up. There was a merger for a while.
Yep, that's what I understand.
Yeah, so a lot of them know each other from the teams. They've had 2 competitive games throughout the year. Minneapolis comes in with a 5-20 record. The Orioles come in with a 9-16 record. And I would expect a very close game. I don't think that either team will, you know, you never know in the game of hockey. That's why you play the games. But I would expect that at the end of this, it'll be a 1 or 2 goal margin for either team.
Oh, I got to think so. I mean, both games were tight. I was here at the second game for Parade, and we're Park 1, and fun game. Fun to watch.
It is. It's really good hockey, and both teams have some people that can hurt you. You know, when you look at it's interesting as I look at Minneapolis and some of the players. You got Ellie Chrisman, you got Whitney Knight, and she's a younger player, but I certainly my daughter had an opportunity to play with Ellie on a lot of teams. She's a talented player. You look at the Orioles; they're coming out. They've got a lot. They're about 5 or 6 people. Everybody's contributing to scoring, so it should be an interesting game, and it'll be who can execute the best, and we'll see what happens as they are ready to drop the puck, Wayne.
And here we go.
Taking the face-off for the Orioles is number 17, Elena Bezo, and Laurel Melnick, the freshman center for Minneapolis. And here we go. Elena wins the draw over to Sophia Noreen, up to Bridget Duffy, and Michaela dumps it in right into kind of a pass into Elena's skates. Elena picks it up. Bezo off the far wing, and a shot on net, and it goes in right away.
Goodness.
There we go, and the Orioles strike first. They strike with just 14 seconds into this game, and that is Bridget Duffy with a shot from the point. found the 5-hole, and the Orioles go up 1-0 early on, and it's nice to get that early lead.
I was just going to say, you can't score if you don't shoot. She shot, and bam, here we go.
You know, it was a tricky shot. You know, me
Looked
being
like it bounced a little bit.
Yes, it bounced, and me being an old goaltender, those are not easy. And the Orioles win this draw as well. And it's back to Bridget Duffy again. She goes up the boards to Basil. Basil puts it up the boards to Michaela again. And it goes back into the Oriole zone. Sophia Noreen behind the net, takes a look, feeds it up to the boards to Michaela. Loses a battle there to Minneapolis. Minneapolis feeds the point. Big shot and a save. And again, that was a tricky one. Ended up in the 5-hole, but Gleason was able to gather it up and get a whistle. And the first change of the game for both teams.
I got to tell you, Anna Gleason, the last game against Benilde, I think she stopped 50 some odd shots. She was just awesome.
Awesome, yeah, she's really played with a big heart. Minneapolis wins the draw. Draws can be very important in this game, and they win it, get it to the point. They put it in deep. Now it's behind the net. Jumusek comes around the boards to Baker. Baker moves it up the boards, and on it comes Cunningham, and Cunningham is putting on pressure, D to D, and Fredrickson over there tries a pinch. Minneapolis gets it, moves it out, circles around, takes a look, looking for a defensive partner, but her defensive partner went up, and that leaves Baker an opportunity to forecheck hard. Baker goes down on the Minneapolis player. That's number 2 for Minneapolis, their captain, and she is a heck of a player. That's Ellie Chrisman, who I've had the opportunity to know the parents growing up and play a lot of hockey with them. Over on the boards, Katie Fredrickson just trying to clear the zone. Minneapolis is able to pinch and hold in. That's Jamusik behind the Orioles net. Goes D to D over to Liv Mobley. Liv takes a look, feeds it up to Baker. Baker sends her to Cunningham, but broken up by Minneapolis. Minneapolis rotates. That's Sid the Kid, a heck of a player for Minneapolis as well. She's a defenseman. Nice play by no ice, which is a break for a break for the Orioles. Nice play by Liv just to play it up though too. There wasn't a lot of room. Elena's Basil's deep on the puck. Takes a look to her point. She's got it in the high slot. Makes a move. Tries to put it in deep for Michaela. And no high stick. Oh, 2-on-1 break for Minneapolis off a bad hop. Oh, and they just fired and just went over the net. Nice shot. And here we go. Here comes the Orioles. Elena on a break. Basil makes a move. He's got it, but broken up. Nice back check by Minneapolis. That was number 9 for Minneapolis. Lucy Riley made a great back check. Otherwise, we are in on the breakaway. The Orioles will get a change as they dump it in. And away come Maris Cunningham, along with Meredith, and there's an ice. And I'll tell you what, Wayne, icing is very important in this girls' game because the game does move a little slower than the boys, even though it's fast-paced, and when you can get that big field position, it makes a difference.
Yep.
On the draw, Maris Cunningham. And she brings it back to Evans. Evans gets a shot off the draw, but just blocked by a defenseman for Minneapolis. Minneapolis feeds it, but Liv Mobley's there. Nice stop on the point. Looks and pinches it again.
Oh, nice play by Mobley at the point.
Absolutely. Anytime you can pinch and put pressure on them, it is good to see because you keep it in their zone. Mobes takes a look, comes down deep, swings back to her defense person. Now Cunningham takes a look. Little swing.
Nice pressure by the Orioles.
Very nice pressure. So Louisa Mullen made a nice breakout play for Minneapolis. Everybody gets a switch. Here's the puck, breaking around. Basil picks it up, puts a shot, and a nice stop by the goaltender.
Again, you can't score if you don't shoot.
That's exactly right. Schultz made a nice save on that one. Here's the Orioles again. Lena's on it, puts it down deep. That's, I believe, number 2 for the Ellie Chrisman again. And here comes Minneapolis driving the net. And of course, they don't have a nickname. It's the Minneapolis Hockey. They've just branded it generic at this point till they get the schools back to the point. They put it in deep. And that's Natalie Vig going in to pursue for the Orioles. And Minneapolis is controlling. Nice little cycle here behind. Now Vig's going to get in and hopefully break it up. Oh, Minneapolis does hold that. And Minneapolis behind the net. Takes a look. Hits the high slot. And good job by Gleason just getting enough on that forward coming in. And there's a Basil coming up through the slot. Very risky. And picked off and could have been a bad situation for the and that's going to be on net.
Beautiful.
Which is lucky for the Orioles. Otherwise, it would have been an ice.
Yep.
And here comes Liv Mobley in deep on a forecheck with some energy. She gains control of that puck and goes up high to Cunningham. Cunningham takes a shot, and Mobley will go for a change. And out comes Bridget Duffy on D, who got the first goal for the Orioles. That's a high slot. Oh, it was a nice play. Cunningham just couldn't fight the handle. There's some speed here, but they're in need of a change. So that is 22 for Minneapolis, who probably was called up for the game, not listed in the roster, but kind of came up from the JV team and made a nice play there. Behind the Orioles net and in pursuit is Cunningham again, senior captain, and Sophia Noreen. And that's a nice play by Bridget, because two of the players that got beat coming out of the corner, and she just needed to play it up, and luckily she did. So now we want to clear the zone, and it comes up to Fredrickson. Katie Fredrickson on the puck. Minneapolis throws it across. There's Sid the Kid coming up. She's got speed. She's a heck of an offensive defenseman, and here she comes. I've seen her play a lot. And good stop by Gleason, and Sid ends up all the way down on the goaltender. And you'll have to watch number 8. You'll have to watch Chrisman as well for Minneapolis. Both talented players and have some speed. And I tell you, you'll watch Sid come up from the
She can
deep.
fly.
She can
Yeah,
fly.
she can fly. She's got some wheels.
Yep. It's probably the fastest between the two teams. So she's got here. Here comes Mobley. And a little bit of confusion. Who's going to take it? Liv Mobe's got it now. Takes a look. Makes a nice pass up to Michaela. Michaela brings it up to Elena. Elena brings it across to Gleason. Gleason moving in. Not a bad tic-tac-toe. They moved it up the ice nice.
Nice teamwork.
Yep, nice teamwork. You like to see that pass, and it's a lot easier than trying to go end-to-end. Basil in, trying to battle with it, but Minneapolis gets control. And they're going to take another ice. Beautiful. And the icing, again, as I say, the icing's good, Wayne, don't you think? I mean,
absolutely.
It gives you an opportunity to do an offensive zone face-off. We've had success off the draws. This will be Basil going in against number 11, which is Laurel Melinek, and she is a very good freshman on this team. And there's almost a chance for Michaela. Just went wide. Behind the net is Gleason. Nice battle, and they win the battle. Minneapolis does. Nice breakout by Minneapolis. And nice step up by Jamusek. And Basil with the puck down the wing now. He's got 1-on-3 though, as the Orioles are getting a change, so not a lot of options there, and she'll go for a change to complete the change for the Orioles. Behind the Orioles net, Noreen moves it up along the boards to Baker. Comes back behind the net. Mobley is there to get the puck, take a look. She's going to skate it up, which is a good move. She's got an alley. Now we just.
Here she goes.
Here she goes. Let's see if she can't go end to end. She does have Sid the Kid there, who's a very good defenseman, and that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Sid's a hard one to beat, but she lost it. Turnover.
Keep it in the zone. Beautiful. Nicely done. Park's putting on a lot of pressure this period.
They sure are. And
they're closing the lanes. They're looking good.
Nice.
I noticed he switched Olivia to the defense the past couple games. I kind of like her back there.
They had Elena, I think, last time.
Yep,
and they had,
saw her back there too.
Yep, and now they got Liv this game. So they're kind of alternating. I would say which when they're back there become offensive defensemen.
Right, which is
and
nice to have.
Here's that was Michaela on a little wraparound, and here, nice. Gleason holds it in. Basil on the puck right now is taking a look to the slot. What a stop! I can't believe that's not in. They're going to have to take a look. Where is that puck?
It is in. Nope.
No, underneath. What a play.
Beautiful play.
Basil passed it out. Gleason took a shot, just a rifle shot, and what a very nice save by the goalie. Squared up. The goalie didn't know where it was.
Nope.
But had it underneath her. Schultz made a nice save by squaring up right away.
Nice play by Elena to get out in front from behind the net.
Here we go, here up to the wing. And behind the net, and a little pick by Minneapolis, but no call, and here they come. And Biggs on defense, and it comes across. That should be offside. Here we go, and Liv will take that up. Almost poked it through up to open breaking centerman there, but just missed. And there we go, over to Elena. Loses the puck, and Minneapolis puts it deep, and they get a change. Now we've got a fire. When I say a fire drill where you got all the players off at once, but Minneapolis takes advantage of that. And here we go. Now we've got a 1-on-2, but here comes Michaela, so it's a 2-on-3. And we put it in deep, and the Orioles will get a change except for Michaela and Elena. Now Basil will go, and Michaela will get a change soon for complete that line shift. Nice play by Katie Fredrickson. That's a good effort play, Wayne. You come
Absolutely.
up, and and nice Michaela gets off just in time. Close to too many men on the ice, but she avoided the puck. And we want to get that out of the zone there. Comes over to Fredrickson, who just made a beautiful play. She sends it across the middle, and Baker gives chase down into the Minneapolis end. Picking it up for the Minneapolis is their D. They go D to D up to the wing again. They're very good on that breakout, and there's Sophia Nareen with that strong stick.
They're holding the point really well this evening.
They really are.
Well.
Look at the breakout. Nice breakout. Now they go cross ice over to Mullen. Mullen comes up, puts it deep for Minneapolis, and on chase gives 22, and again 22. I'm sorry for the people.
We
have
no
at
idea.
home. Yeah, I think they maybe brought her in from the Wild. We're not sure, but what a save by Gleason!
What a glove
I tell you
hand.
what, from our angle, Wayne, that thing was labeled.
That was right in the corner.
Right in the corner, and it was through a partial screen. Here's the replay. Comes high. Look at the screen. You got two Orioles in front, third Oriole in front, kind of screen, and goes right by one Oriole. And look at that glove by Gleason. Her mom's an excellent baseball and softball player. That's where she gets it from, not from her dad.
Got it.
But it's good to see. It's good to see her make that big save. And behind the net, here's Jamusek. Takes a look, rotates it up. Nice breakout.
Beautiful.
Gives it over to Gleason. Gleason up to Elena, and Elena just loses the handle. But there's someone open. Boom. And they just couldn't get a handle on it, and she's not quite happy with herself. But that was a heck of a play, a heck of a pass by Gleason. Well, here's the replay. Watch this. Takes a look. Michaela takes a look, sees Elena. Elena gets a stick, just couldn't quite get the handle. Yep, and that goes in on net. And bring it high to Mobley. Mobley takes a shot. There it is. Gleason. Just misses the net. But a nice shot by Gleason. Brings it down deep to Elena. Elena over to Michaela. Michaela stuffs, and it just misses the net. There's Mobley into Elena. And that's a nice pinch. Gleason. And here comes Minneapolis, and here they come with a power rush. Number 9 takes a shot. They're looking for shots.
Here we go.
And over the net. That's a lucky break for the Orioles as they were sagging a little bit on D. And out comes Minneapolis. They take a look behind the net. They're controlling it in the Orioles zone. They're bringing it around. Number 9 is looking around, loses control. So they break the zone. That's Sydney on it. Sydney's a tough one. Throws it up the wing. And here comes the fresh line for the Orioles. Full change. Fresh line for Minneapolis as we've got about 5 minutes left in the first period and a 1-0 tilt for the Orioles at this point. Hard battle by Minneapolis, and a shot that Gleason just steers wide, going short side. That's Duffy behind the net, breaks it up, takes a look, has a lane, going to take it up the lane, takes the red line and dumps it in. Smart defensive play, very smart play. I know if you look at Bridget Duffy's grades, there's a reason why she's that smart on the ice. She's a very good student as well. There's Evans and Cunningham trying to put it deep. We're getting a change, but we do have 2 defense back, both Big and Nareen. Behind the net it comes. Gleason goes out to stop it. Big picks it up, takes a look, has Evans on the wing. Evan to Cunningham, misses the pass, but over there is Fredrickson, and nice play. Let's see if they're going to wave that off, and they are not. It was close to being waved off, but it was a judgment call, and I think it could have went either way. Well, we got 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first.
It's been a fast period of hockey.
What do you think so far?
It's been a fast period of hockey.
Yeah, good pace. Both teams working hard. It's very interesting to watch both teams. There's a draw win by the Orioles. Elena back to Mobley. Mobley up to Michaela. Michaela plays it off the boards. There's Elena, loses her feet. There's Gleason to Michaela. Michaela still has room down the wing. And then she drops it to Elena. Shot. And I think Elena was calling for a drop, but wasn't quite tight enough there, and so it no icing. So the Orioles now go too hard. Just a bad bounce there, gives them a 2-on-1. And Gleason,
nice play by Vig there.
Yeah, it was a nice play.
Up.
Yes, and they were in good position. And Gleason puts it deep.
Yeah!
And he
It's on net.
Yes, it's on net. Another bouncer.
I guess those are the shots to take this game.
Yeah, it's a nice bouncer. You know what? And I tell you what, people look at that and say,
"Oh, that's one of the toughest
saves." And you know what? I've played a lot. Now watch this. She flips it in, and watch this bounce. Two bounces, switches direction.
Yep.
And everybody will say, "Geez, that wasn't a good goal for the goaltender to give up." I'll tell you, that's a tough. Very, very tough stop to make. You'd rather have a line drive coming right at you.
Yep.
So with that, the Orioles grab a 2-0 lead with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first in the Section 5A game. Here we go. Here comes Maris Cunningham, senior captain, coming up the middle, and she's deep into the corner. There's a battle ensues in the corner. It comes behind the net. Minneapolis takes a look, breaks it up to their wing, and that's Bridget Flannery. Flannery, of course, brings it up to number 9, Lucy Riley, who's been playing very well. And they move a D to D and up to, that's Chrisman, who can certainly play the game. And one of their starting, here comes Sydney, their offensive defenseman, and what a shot by Sid. And she drives it in and takes a nice shot, and great save by Gleason. They'll have to keep an eye on number 8 all night. Now she stays down there in front of the net, and great save by Gleason to gobble it up with Sydney right there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's been an exciting first period so far. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. You can certainly see the crowd is thickened up here for the section game. And it's always fun when you get the big draw win by Minneapolis. We get lucky though, but no, Minneapolis holds the zone. Sydney holds the zone. Behind is Olivia Mobley. Mobley goes across to Gleason. Gleason goes up to Basil. Basil's got it, takes a look, hits Michaela. Michaela's driving in hard, takes a look, puts it in deep. Basil gives chase. And underneath the, down goes one. And it looked like a battle for the puck there. And Minneapolis wanted a penalty, but it seemed like they were just both going for the puck. But it brings it high to the point, and a shot, and a rebound. And out breaks Minneapolis. Minneapolis puts it deep into the zone. Gives chase as Jamusek. Minneapolis has it, controls the puck, but they make a pass to Gleason. Gleason brings it up to Basil. Basil's got a 1-on-3. Good play, takes a shot. That's about all you can do in that situation. You're not going to walk through 3 players at the high school level. And here comes Evans. Takes a look for, that's Meredith on the far wing. Meredith throws it up. Retained by the defense of Minneapolis, and Bridget Duffy takes it, and she's going to skate it into the slot, but now she's got to get back right away, which she does. Nice recovery, and a shot, rebound. Oh, and there it is.
Save. Oh!
My gosh, and the Orioles had a lot of pressure from that line, and that was Evans and Meredith and Cunningham, with Sophia Narina and Bridget Duffy making a big contribution on that play.
Couple of nice saves there for the goaltender.
Absolutely. We'll get you shots after this period just to see where they're at. I think I don't know what they're questioning with the ref, but they drop the puck and away we go. And that's Cunningham going in and up to Bridget Duffy, up to Minneapolis, and Bridget Duffy's there to defend. She puts it over the center ice line, and there she goes again. You know, that number 9's a big, strong player for Minneapolis. Drives it deep. Wins the battle down there, brings it high to the point, but just cannot handle it, and it goes all the way down. And that Riley for Minneapolis, I would say, has been one of the better players on the ice in this first period.
She's real strong on her feet.
Yeah, sure is. And there came Sid coming out of the zone, was challenged by Basil, put it deep, and now Minneapolis does control with 44 seconds left, and right across the crease. Mobley's back there on D, and this is a battle here in this last minute of the period. Both teams have their first line. trying to make sure that no damage is done probably either way, but Minneapolis has control. And Michaela,
nice
and then feeds out to the point. Basil steers it to the corner. Too much time yet to eat it, so she'll take it up, but I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like
I don't
that.
like that either.
No, you come up the middle and you got to make a smart pass, and especially with 8 seconds left.
Oh, nice save.
Beautiful save by Gleason.
Point blank shot.
Yeah, and now we'll eat it. Just eat it back there.
Beautiful.
Well, I think Elena owes Gleason a steak dinner after that last
or a
minute.
couple, yes.
Yeah, after that. Here's the rebound. So the nice watch Gleason here. Nice save at the end. Well, it should have been out earlier a couple times, and you certainly don't like to feed the other team coming down the slot. But with that, what a nice first period for the Orioles. We'll get shots here in just a minute from the scorekeeper, and we'll be able to give you shots. Number 9 coming into Section 5A, St. Louis Park against number 8, Minneapolis. I know there was some talk about the seeding. You know, we come in with a little higher record and a split, but you know what? It wouldn't have made a difference. I think either way, these two teams would have been playing each other in the first round.
And they're very evenly matched.
They're very evenly matched, and so overall, good first period, I think, for both teams. A good flow. Wayne, what I probably think that the Orioles have learned from the first period is put that puck on net.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting, because things can happen. And again, I thought the goalie made some nice saves for Minneapolis. I think really what we were talking about with those couple goals were tough saves for the goaltenders. Your thoughts?
Well, the goaltender, there was a couple of flurries there, and she made a couple of very nice saves, a couple of point-blank saves. But you're right. The Park's just got to keep shooting. The more they shoot, the more you're going to score. It's the game of hockey. You can't shoot it. You can't score if you don't shoot. We were told that a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Very fun to watch these two teams, though.
It is. It is. It's very fun to watch them, the couple teams. And, you know, when we're in intermission here for just a minute before we take a little break before the start of the second, Wayne, let's just briefly talk about you know, your long-term involvement in St. Louis Park. I mean, you lived in the community for a long time.
I've been living in the park for well over 30 years. Live over in the Minneapolis Vista area now. Been there for almost 30 years. 2 boys, grew up in the St. Louis Park hockey system. And of course, Skippy Field, baseball, little league for many years. But since I have a nephew, Jay Sanders played for the '98 state team that went to state. So we've been watching St. Louis Park hockey and following hockey and been hockey supporters for a long, long, long time.
Yeah, and tell, you know, me, you know, for a while, I'm no longer with Discover St. Louis Park, but I was with them for years, and we worked in partnership with the St. Louis Park magazine, St. Louis Park Community Magazine. And tell the folks at home a little bit about your business, because I think when you get nominated and then you win the best business in St. Louis Park for small business, tell people at home a little bit about your business.
I run a multi-$100 a year landscape design business, is what I tell the government. Been doing it for 30 years. I've been doing it for about 12 years on my own. Landscape design at St. Louis Park wasn't always a big place to attract business back in the day, but for the past, I'm going to say dozen years, 15 years, it's been one of the best places to do landscape design, do landscape work. We do a lot of work in the park. We love the park. We've been very successful. We're still having fun at it, and you know, for 2 years in a row, won the best landscaper of the year from the St. Louis Park Magazine. Now, this is something you might not know. This year, nominated again.
Nice.
And they're going to bypass the Landscape Designer of the Year award and give me the, what do we call it? The Editor's Choice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm an automatic winner already.
Oh my gosh. No, that is wonderful, wonderful to hear. I mean, when you win awards like that, Wayne, it says something about your business. It says, you know, and you know the type of business you're in. You only get to that point if people recommend you and vote for you and come back to you, and the word of mouth is out there. So
Yep.
I congratulate you
Thank you.
and it's great that you've been part of this community. And for people who don't know, Wayne McChesney, who's my co-announcer tonight, his son Charlie is the head coach of the St. Louis Park Orioles.
He sure is, and he's loving every second
He's loving
of it.
it. He's been a great year. So we will take a brief break here at the end of 2. When we come back, we're going to give you a recap of the first period, and we're going to come back for the start of the second period in just a few minutes. With that, ParkTV 16 will be back for the start of the second in just a couple minutes.
I remember the moment clearly,
I'll never forget that moment.
as long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 for the start of the second period for Minnesota State High School League Section 5A playoffs. St. Louis Park Orioles against Minneapolis Hockey. The Orioles come into this period with a 2-0 lead. If you look at the recap, Bridget Duffy scoring first for the Orioles, assisted by Elena Basil and Michaela Klossing. And along with the second goal, unassisted, Mary Gleason gives the Orioles a 2-0 lead as they come in. When you look at shots pretty even. 7 saves for Gleason, 6 saves for Minneapolis. And Orioles obviously threw it in on net again. Right back to that, and I'm sure that's what Coach Charlie said was, hey, get some shots.
After that first period, just dump it in.
Dump it in. Oh, and here comes Minneapolis. And they slip someone behind Nareen, but it goes wide. Picks it up by Michaela. Michaela just comes to the D to Minneapolis. They take a shot. Yep, and nice stop by Gleason in the slot. Oh, boy. Oh, and it goes in. And right away off the bat, Minneapolis, what they needed is what they got.
Right.
And you're scoring that you never want to give up a goal in the first minute or the last minute. And unfortunately, that puts Minneapolis right back into this game, scoring it just like we scored very early. The Orioles did in the beginning of the first. They scored here in 35 seconds in the beginning of the second period to make it a 2-1 game. I didn't catch who scored, but we'll see.
You can't leave her alone in front of the net like that, though.
No, you certainly can't fault Gleason on that one.
No, not at all.
Got to tie up sticks. Here's Fredrickson. Loses the puck. And along comes Cunningham. Cunningham puts it in deep. Brings it high to the slot. And here's that number 9 again, Riley. She's got good strength on her. And they put it in deep. And here comes Mobley behind the net. She's going to take a look. Puts it up the boards. And here's Cunningham. Takes a look. Puts it in deep. And they're going to get a change. And we lose one stick. And here comes out the Basil line. And that should be ice.
Should be. Okay.
Yeah. And now we'll see off the draw if the Orioles can get something done here.
Did we get the goal scorer there?
I didn't catch it.
I didn't either.
Yep. Okay, here's the replay of the goal. It looks like we just released 22. We got 2 deep down. Yeah.
22.
You could see what happened there. 2 D went over to
22
one
who
person.
we do not know.
22 who we don't know. That's that ghost player.
It's obviously the ringer. There they go. Park needs to get back to their first period game.
And comes out of the corner comes Gleason. Michaela cycles it back to Elena. Elena makes a pull.
Oh boy.
And shoots, and a nice stop by the goaltender. And here's Elena. Does a dipsy doodle back to Gleason. Gleason shoots, and a save by the goaltender.
Nice work by Basil and around the net.
Yeah, having a little trouble keeping it on the stick tonight. I think the Orioles, that the ice is really nice here. I mean, it's hard, it's fresh, and I think it's a fast. That's what you were talking about. How it's a fast-paced game.
Yep.
Puck's moving quick. And I think you get to section play, and I was up in I got a text because someone saw us in the booth over here, and we talked about Brad Thompson from Mankato. There's another scout here as well, so there's a couple people here taking a look at some players, and that's what happens when you get into the sections.
Sure.
And the Orioles put it deep behind the net. Here comes Sid. Sid takes a look, brings it up to their wing. Minneapolis moves it into the center and hits the far wing. And they've got a little bit of room, but nice play by Vig, stepping up, breaking it up. Minneapolis puts it in deep. Olivia Mobley has it on the far in the zone, but passes it up to Evans. Evans breaks hard, and Gleason fills in behind Evans. So they go D to D. Elena's there. Elena picks it up. He's got the puck, makes a move, comes in hard, stays on it. He's got an open net. Hits Mobley. Mobley shot, rebound. Mobley brings it high to the shot. Oh, what a stop by the goaltender.
That's who you want taking that shot, number 24.
You sure do. Sophia Noreen's got a bullet. Takes a hard shot. Good work there by the Orioles.
Very nice.
You know, some nice work around the net, some nice plays, brought it high a couple times, 2 nice shots, and really some nice saves by the Minneapolis goaltender.
Yeah, I've seen Sophia take some shots this year. She has got a rocket. Number 6 doing some nice stick work in there.
And the Orioles will get a full change there along with Minneapolis. And as we look at 13:04 remaining in the second, this game has tightened up, Wayne, tremendously with that first goal by Minneapolis. We win the draw, nice draw by Cunningham, and Noreen puts it in deep. Fredrickson there, nice pass. Oh my gosh, what a nice read by Fredrickson, just off the tip of Cunningham. Here she is, and here's Baker, takes a look, tries to bring it high to the point. Tip, but it does get there. Noreen puts it in back deep. Behind the net, you got Cunningham. Cunningham takes a look. It comes to Fredrickson. Fredrickson takes a look behind the net. He's trying to win the battle. And Minneapolis just had her outman there with 3 people. Oh, off the skate of Baker. And Sid steps up and gets the best of Fredrickson on that one. Could have maybe been a penalty. But they bring it down deep. And behind the net it comes. And here's Bridget Duffy. Takes a look. Got her winger. Brings it up to Fredrickson. Fredrickson on the boards. Goes back behind the net, and here's number 12 for Minneapolis. Boy, what a shot, and there it is. And boy, here we go. And just like that, we got a tie game, and that is for Minneapolis. That is number 9, Lucy Riley, who we've been talking about all game.
She's been having a very good game tonight.
A nice, strong player, and so here comes the Orioles. They're ready to roll and see what they get going here. They have to come back, and really after 2 unanswered goals, they win the draw, and it comes up to Gleason. Gleason takes a look. It's put in deep. And behind the net, Michaela gets there first to Gleason, out to Jamusek. Shot, rebound, yes!
It's in!
It's in, yes. And here it's just what the doctor ordered. The Orioles come right back
Now
and
that
score.
looked like it got tipped.
Yes. We'll see what the goal is. It looks like Jamusek got it clean, but it may have went off one of their players. Here's the replay. It comes high. Off of.
Yeah, really is.
Well, we don't, you know,
it looked like it changed direction.
It sure did. And I don't know if it went off the goalie's glove. Yeah. I think maybe off the goalie's glove and went down, but if it didn't go off another Oriole, otherwise, because I think they credited the goal to Jamusek from the point.
Right.
So here comes the Orioles again. There's Elena, and Mike makes a move. She's breaking in.
Oh no! Just missed the edge.
Just missed the edge. A nice shot and a nice save Uh-oh, and there's not going to be an ice on that because Mobley did. Oh, they didn't see it.
Oh, Mobley touched the puck.
Yeah, Mobley touched the puck. We got a lucky break there for the Orioles because it went off the tip. And 22 for Minneapolis, who we don't know who it is.
Look at this. Just misses the edge of the net.
I just got a confirmation that 22 is Gaffney for Minneapolis. So we've got a name to go with the goal scorer and someone who would have had another break there. And the Orioles got a break from the referees there. Comes high, Noreen pinches. Noreen puts it in deep. There you got Lexi Baker on the, Meredith on the far left wing. And breaking in on center is Cunningham. Sid breaks it up to her wing on Minneapolis. Minneapolis takes, and there we go. Behind number 9 is Riley, who's also got a goal and has been a force in this game. Brings it up. Minneapolis got a 2-on-1 now. Bridget Duffy back to defend for the Orioles. Good recovery by Sophia Noreen to pick up Riley on the back door. But here's Sid with a shot, and she is elusive. A shot on net, rebound. Minneapolis getting sustained pressure here on the Orioles. It comes high, and there's Evans out to pressure. And a shot, rebound, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty. First penalty of the game.
Okay.
It's going to be against the Orioles, probably for interference on Bridget Duffy, I believe, in front of the net. We'll see what they call a cross check. Yep. You know, she was battling in front. I think both players were battling, and well, sometimes you get those calls if the referee feels that you took away a scoring opportunity. So Bridget will go to the sin bin for 2 minutes, give the first power play of the game, and Minneapolis comes out with no surprise. They got Gaffney on the point, number 22. They got Riley down in front, so you'll watch that number 9 set up. They're really going to have to tie up Riley's stick in front of the net, Wayne, because she's a big force. They got a Basil centering for the Orioles, Mobley out there on the fence, Michaela, along with Jumusik back on D. And the draw goes to the wing. They are able to control, bring it high, go D to D, and a shot goes wide, and nice play by that looked like Basil to get that
nice
away.
Recovery there.
Takes a look, and Basil ices it down. And so we'll take that right there. That puts Mobley in deep. And a nice shot to Michaela. Nice pass, I should say, by Mobley. Oh, and that could have been interference on Minneapolis, but no call. And out comes Minneapolis. Mobley gets right up after really a hard hit.
Yeah, she went down hard.
Yep. And Mobley gets it and puts a nice
She
in.
went down hard, but
She
still
went
makes
down.
the play.
She makes the play. Now here comes, you got to take a look. We're going 3 deep. We're running a conservative D&D. Now we box up. They square up. And there it is in front of the net. Oh, just misses. Nice play by Minneapolis. Here's Elena's got some time. And she takes a look.
Out of the zone.
And out of the zone. Exactly where you wanted to go. And here comes Minneapolis. Waits for the players to get off sides. Nice job by Cunningham to keep them outside the zone. They now take the zone and they set up. And Gleason will hang on to it with 44 seconds left, which will give the Orioles a chance to get a change here.
Beautiful.
But also gives Minneapolis to put a change. So coming out for the final 44 seconds, you've got Sophia Noreen on D with Cunningham centering, along with Baker and Big. And we win the draw, but just aren't able to control. Now we are. Nice job by Noreen, but nice job by Minneapolis to block that rebound. Gleason will make the stop, hold that puck with 35 seconds left in the power play for Minneapolis. And again, the Orioles will look to kill this off if they can win the draw, and hopefully Noreen, there we go, boom. That's what you're looking for. That's exactly what they were trying to do, and exactly the way they executed it off the draw. Beautiful work by the Orioles. Down goes Cunningham, nice play, beats Sid the Kid. Now there's a hold there.
There's a hold.
But no call for the Orioles, but it looked pretty easy. You know, normally you're going to get that when you're on the penalty kill and you're aggressively forechecking and they make a play like that, but no call. And it comes up, and here the Orioles will ice it again. 5 seconds left. That's about going to do it. And the Orioles are able to kill off that first power play of the game that went to the Minneapolis Hockey. And here comes the Orioles, and they're putting it in deep, and there goes Basil in on the forecheck. And so we got to get someone back. Noreen's got to move back quick, and she is there. and nice save by Gleason.
Boy, Anna's gobbling up the pucks tonight.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary on how that developed. We had 2D up, and as we had 2D up, they were able to come in real quick. But great recovery by Noreen
came back
to push her as far out as possible, so that it made a better angle save. And there, we should have, could have won one on the draw. Finally did.
Oh.
That goes across to Michaela. She's going to put it deep, and here we go. Here goes this line again. They've been playing well and getting some sustained pressure. There's Elena with the wins the battle. And comes out to the deep slot. Minneapolis has it. They feed it. And a nice pinch by Mobley. Now we got to get 2 on it. And there goes Gleason. Here's Elena. Comes around out of the slot. Takes a look. Oh, just bounced over a stick.
Get it in.
Puts her in the slot, and nobody can get a stick on by good defense. When you see Minneapolis tying up like that, you got to give them credit, because we were there, just they had our sticks tied up, and that's credit to them and their hard work. Orioles will go for a change here. They dump it out. Jamusik puts it in deep. And here comes Liv Mobley back to retrieve it in the Oriole zone. She comes around the net, takes a look, passes up to her winger. Oh,
hits the ref.
And a weird bounce coming out, but it comes to Fredrickson, and she puts it in deep into the Minneapolis zone. Minneapolis down to retrieve. They go around, put it around the far boards to the right wing. Left wing comes back around to the right wing. The Orioles, or the Minneapolis hockey, will take a look, and they throw it up, and they're going to wave that one off. It was a bouncer. Seems the pucks are bouncing. Commented on the ice earlier, but I do see a lot of bouncing pucks.
Yeah.
So maybe the pucks weren't chilled down. Deflate gate, right? They didn't chill the pucks down, so they'd be a little more bouncy. And the puck comes back into the Oriole zone to Sophia Noreen. Sophia Noreen takes a look. Nice rotation. Now she gets to take a look. Makes a nice. Oh, and she had our center one broken. And here we go. Here comes Basil up the wing. She's got it. Takes a look. Makes a wing.
She got a trailer. Oh.
Just puts it wide. Uh-oh. And here we go. They got a 2-on-1. We got caught up a little bit, but nice play by Noreen.
Oh,
to
nice
really
save
center
by
that
Anna.
in, and a great save by Gleason. And up comes the puck, and here's Basil up the right wing. Takes a look.
Yep, offsides.
And not happy with that offsides, but I think it did come back. I think it was over, and then it kind of hit their player and came back over. Here's the 2-on-1. Great save by Gleason. And you know what? People will look at that and say, well, there was a rebound, but she contained that rebound in close enough.
That's what I said earlier. She seems to be gobbling the pucks up a little bit, which is nice. Holding on to them, which helps the team.
Absolutely. Risky step up, but now we got to go to the house. Oh, boy, we got a little lucky there. Got caught up again, but you know what? That 9 has been a real force for.
She's very strong.
Yes. Here comes Gleason. Deep, puts it in deep. And it looks like Basil on the forecheck, and Gleason in 2. There's Basil, has it. Gets it around.
Still got it.
Hits Evans. Oh, big stop, big save. Big save by the goaltender or the defense. I couldn't quite tell who that hit. Here's Vig at center ice, gets it over to Cunningham. Cunningham takes a look on the far boards, and the Orioles will put it in deep. They waved that off. Oh, but the one waved it off. The ref overruled it. So, and the ref does have the position back there and the right to overrule the linesman.
I think
and the
she
ref
was behind the red line,
yep.
so good call.
Good call by the officiating here today. And it's been a pretty good, well-called game so far. As
really
we got
has.
4 minutes left in the second period. The Orioles lead Minneapolis hockey 3-2. I tell you, Wayne, it's really tough to say Minneapolis hockey when they don't have a mascot or a nickname.
No.
So and there's a high stick by Minneapolis, which will bring it all the way down to the Minneapolis zone. I think the, you know, you hope with their, you know, they've combined all these schools, which
Yep.
I, you know, in a perfect world, I'd like to see more teams and more kids playing. But that being said, you would look at it and say, you know, come up with a mascot for the kids, right?
Let the kids make up a mascot.
Let the kids make up a mascot. So they got a different name for the youth, and the high schools have all combined, and they haven't been able to quite determine yet what their mascot's going to be. And here's a break by Minneapolis. Nice breakout and a break and a shot and a nice stop by Gleason. And Gleason again, her glove has been solid.
Oh yeah.
And here comes the full change for the Orioles. It looks like they'll change their whole line. Minneapolis will stay with that line who just got sustained pressure. And we'll watch Minneapolis' line as the game goes on and see how they kind of pair it up. Big stop. Michaela blocked. Now we got a breakaway or a 2-on-1. Here we go.
That's a hole.
Oh my God, at least a hook.
Oh no.
So I'm not quite sure on no call there, but here we go. Basil has the puck, breaking into the net, puts it in front.
There it is. There we go. We get the call.
And I think that went in. We're going to have to look at the replay. I think the officiating was watching which number. I'm not too sure that puck did not hit the back post, but we'll take a good look at this on replay and see if we can get that, Paul, in the truck. Let's just take a look. I could see where the ref, now watch the replay. Here's the break, and there's a hook, and then the shot, and then not here, but now watch as this puck continues. They're doing some questioning now. Now here comes Basil off the boards. Basil comes in, not this one. Okay, keep going, keep it rolling. That misses. Now watch this right here. Watch this bad angle shot. No, it hit the post and came straight out. It was hard to tell if it hit the back, but it hit the post and came straight out. Great work by our camera crew to get that. And so the Orioles will go on a power play here for their first power play of the fit. Went off the pipe, and there's a nice D-to-D, nice win on the draw. Mobley now over to Basil on the far boards. Back to Mobley. She'll take a look, give it to Basil. Basil's going to break into the slot, and she's going to shoot, and just misses. And Mobley picks it up behind the net. Good spot by Mobes. Brings it high, brings it to Noreen, and Noreen to Basil, right in front of the net. And here comes Minneapolis, and Minneapolis dumps it down deep, and the Orioles will regroup with about 1:30 left in this power play, their first power play opportunity of the game. Here comes Gleason, put it in deep, and she does. And see, I was coaching from up here as an announcer. Yeah, and here we go, and now we're going to try to set it up. Gleason brings it high. Now the Orioles will get it set up. That's Michaela on the far side. She's going to take a look. We'll give her time. Brings it high. Back to Michaela. Michaela brings it up high. And looks for Basil on the back door, but just blocked. Basil will come across the middle, loses the puck. And that will go to Noreen. Noreen will come back in the zone and regroup for the Orioles. 30 seconds left in the power play. And the Orioles really want to get one here. You can tell they're pressing a little bit in that zone. Here comes Mobley. Mobley's going to skate it into the zone, which is probably the right move. She breaks up, and she's going to keep driving. She looks for Basil. Basil puts it in deep. Now Basil's got it behind the net and takes a look, looks for Mobley, and brings it out high. And the shot, that just misses. Yeah, that's on the net. It's probably in because the goalie was in a bad pit. Basil brings it to Mobley. Mobley up high, back to Basil. Basil comes off the boards, takes a look, hits her on the back door, misses. And a great play by Basil. She comes around. Basil takes a look, tries to hit. They're full strength now, and Basil across the front, brings it in deep, loses the puck. And that's not where you want to lose it, but when you got a back checker by Olivia Mobley.
She's going to get the call.
I don't know about that. I thought she really came up even. And now we'll go on I thought Mobley did a real nice job of coming up even and then just out battling her for the puck. But we'll watch the replay on that. The Orioles had some great pressure on that power play, and some great plays. I think just a little bit of maybe some over stick handling at times, but okay, here we come.
And there was some good stick work by the
Yeah,
Minneapolis
here they
team.
come. Now let's watch this replay on this. So comes up. Okay, very close to right on the puck. Questionable call, but again, it's one that can make. Here's one on net, an icing for the
exactly
Orioles.
What you want to see.
You want to see it. You want to see them on net, and here comes Minneapolis. We'll have to see how they do on this power play. They come up to the wing, they take a look, and they're bringing a center high to really spread out that D on the PK. And we got 35 seconds left in this period, and 1:30 in the power play. And it's been an entertaining second period. Oh, boy. Oh. And just a deflection out front, and the Orioles trying to survive this end of the second period. That's Sydney with a shot. She's got a very good shot, and she's very good on her vision on the ice to Jamusek. And we got it out of the zone. That's a big play with 8 seconds remaining in the zone. That should do it. Yeah, I get a little nervous on those, but that should do it for Edith back there. Yep. So there's where you want to be a little more cognizant of the time and eat that puck.
Well, you don't want them scoring in the last minute and the first minute of the period.
So you know what? An interesting period. An interesting period from the standpoint that Minneapolis came out flying, scored 2 goals right away.
2 very nice, clean goals.
2 nice, clean goals. Really jumped on the Orioles. The Orioles got to make sure when they come out on the third that they're ready to play, because you can't give someone on fresh ice. Minneapolis is gonna have fresh ice. They're gonna have a power play. They're down by a goal. So Orioles are going to have to come out with a lot of tenacity beginning that third period to try to kill off that penalty and sustain that lead, because that next goal in the third period is going to be a big one.
Let's see what this coaching staff can do.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Well, if you taught them well, Wayne, I'm sure Charlie will be just fine. We should talk a little bit about the Oriole coaching staff. You have Ethan Bond, who helped with the boys and has been a long-time assistant at Charlie's.
Yep.
And Lisa Martinson, who played for the St. Louis Park girls program and then played up at St. Cloud.
Yep.
So Charlie's put together one heck of a staff for these girls this year, and it's resulted in 9 wins. And I think you'd have to add up all 3 of the last seasons to get to 9 wins. So
that's what I understand.
Yeah, so great work by Charlie and his group to get these girls fired up. They're going for their 10th win tonight. They're winning 3-2 as we go into the third. So it should be an interesting third period. And we'll bring you that exciting action from the Minnesota State High School League 5A section action in just a few minutes, and we'll do a recap of the second period right at the beginning of the third period. With that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll join you back at Parade Stadium on ParkTV 16 in just a few minutes.
Mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 58 years old.
For me, it was heart-wrenching.
It takes a toll on everyone. I mean, it's a depressing disease to watch unfold before your eyes.
You just don't see the person's soul's like gone.
This disease just ravages a family.
It changes your life.
The magnitude of it is indescribable.
Now is the moment. If we work together, we can stop this epidemic.
Contact Bright Focus and learn more.
All right, welcome back to ParkTV 16 for the start of the third period between Minneapolis hockey and the St. Louis Park Orioles. It's 3-2 coming into the third period. Minneapolis will come out, Wayne, with 1:07 on the power play on fresh ice, which is certainly something that will favor Minneapolis. The Orioles are really going to have to come out hard and kill off that penalty. The next goal will be big as they enter the ice.
The next goal is going to be huge. It's if the Orioles can hold off Minneapolis this first -7, I think we're going to be in good stead.
Yeah, and in the scoring in the second period, Gaffney and Riley came out and got 2 quick ones for Minneapolis, followed by Jamusek for the Orioles. And Jamusek came back with a nice shot from the point on a feed out. I think it was unassisted. I think it came through one of their players, but I think it was I think maybe Gleason got it out to her, but in any event, it went down as unassisted. And That was a big shot from the point.
That was a nice shot from the point.
Because we needed that because they were coming in at the Orioles pretty hard. The shots after 2 saves on goal total so far. Anna Gleason has 18 and the Minneapolis goalie 16. So pretty even there.
Yep.
We are going to be short-handed, and the Orioles are going to have to pull one of the players off. And it looks like Maris is going to come off. And here we go. And no surprise, Minneapolis is bringing their big line out and trying to tie this thing up right off the bat. So the start of the third period for Minnesota State High School, they're going to throw Elena out of this. Oh, no. He's going to let it go. He wanted to throw Elena out for the delay by the Orioles.
Here we go.
But that's going to work.
Yes.
Yes. We talked about getting the first goal.
First goal
Right off the draw. We'll have to watch that replay right from the draw to see exactly how that happened. But it looks like, okay, maybe we can go. There we go. Michaela takes a shot. And let's see, Paul, if we can bring that back just a little further. I want to see how that came off the draw if we got it. It was very interesting to see how it happened. Okay, well, looks like we're live. So we'll take a look at that a little bit. Oh, and now here comes Minneapolis. Minneapolis brings it in, but drops it back out over the zone, which is a break for the Orioles. Minneapolis takes a look. Here comes their big captain, number 2, driving down, wants to set up the power play. Takes a look, throws it across. Nice save by Gleason. Michaela over there puts some pressure on. Here comes Minneapolis through the zone, and that's a nice stop by Gleason, and then smart move to hang on to
the puck.
Yep, hanging on to it. So 40 seconds left in the power play. Here's the face-off right off the opening zone. Okay, here was the original face-off, and let's see how we did that. They were lined up, and looks like it just came, tied up, came through, picked it up from right off the 2 centerman stick and went right in. Great play by Michaela. And there's Noreen and Show wing it around, and the ref gets in the way. That's a real bad break for the Orioles because that was going to be trying to kill the penalty, 19 seconds, but they get it out anyways.
Perfect.
No harm, no foul there. And there's 14 seconds left in the power play for Minneapolis, and the Orioles are trying to hang on here and kill this penalty, 7 seconds, and get back to full strength, and then try to even this game out and see what they can't do. Here comes Minneapolis, number 9, Riley, strong player, has got a goal tonight. She drives deep in the zone. She comes around big, takes a look up. She hits her point. We need to get some pressure out there. We are back in full strength. Here comes Gleason off the bench. Gleason along tries to tie up Riley. Riley still maintains it. Big, strong winger, throws it across into the corner, nobody home. Big has it behind the net, goes up to the wing to Fredrickson. Fredrickson, and here's goes behind the net. Basil comes back to help as the center. Up to the wing, smart play versus coming in. Nice play back to Gleason. Gleason takes
Beautiful,
it.
We got an open.
Oh, no, and Gleason, unfortunately, there's a nice,
that's a trip.
No, they're gonna let it go. We got really lucky there. It was not intentional at all, just bad luck. Gleason kind of went to dump it, hit her own player, and Minneapolis was coming right off the bench and was able to pick it up, almost go on a breakaway, but then we took really what you would call a interference. Well, they had the puck, probably a checking, and we got away with it. So we got away one there. Here comes the Orioles back to full strength. We put it deep. Now we can regroup. They're trying to get the lines back together here. Here we got Michaela coming out, try to regroup after killing that penalty kill. Anytime you're on a PK and you get a shorty in a section game, that's big. Noticing noticing some of the crowd and talking to, nice shot by Noreen, but blocked. And here comes Liv Mobley's got a leg. And nice stop by the goalie. That was a nice drive to the net by Mobley. And nice stop by, again, Schultz. She's been playing big. There's Basil goes in deep. And here comes Baker up top. And they're going to ice it. And that should be an ice. And they're going to call it. And yes, they are. And that will give the Orioles a 4-2 lead with 14 minutes left. And here's a replay. Let's watch Mobley come in, takes a shot. Nice stop. She went short side. Great stop by Schultz on really a nice play. Here we go with, they got the lines back where they want it. They got Gleason and Michaela and Basil on center. And looks like Basil's got it off the boards. She's coming into the net.
Still has it.
Oh, and just can't quite deliver that puck to the net. Here comes Noreen. On D, and right across, and Minneapolis almost had a nice play.
Yep, nice play.
Basil behind the net now. Gives it to Noreen. Noreen up to the wing, which is Gleason. Gleason's going to forward it up to Basil. Tries, attempts. Nice play by Minneapolis. Throws it out of the zone. Minneapolis, ooh, almost threw it across, and Michaela almost picked that pass up. Here it is coming in deep. And nice play by...
Just to get her out of the zone.
Just to get her out of the zone, you know. And then there'll be a point in this game. There's Basil. And she's battling along the boards. And
trying to make that little tip move, just didn't quite
and
make
here comes Baker. And Baker makes a shot, and nice save by Schultz, steers it to the corner. And Baker wins the battle in the corner. Great work by here. Here comes Cunningham. Mobley's back on D. We got one behind her, though. Nice play by Mobley to put it in, as they did have a player behind Mobley with just Jamusik back. Here's Minneapolis behind in their own zone. Spins. Riley puts it up to her centerman. Over the red line, crosses the red line, puts it in deep down in the Orioles zone. With 12 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third, the Orioles are up 4-2. Up comes the wing, Fredrickson, who's had a great game. She puts it on net and just goes wide, takes a shot on net, just goes wide. She picks it up in the corner, follows her own shot, puts some pressure on Minneapolis. Here comes Baker in to assist. They win the battle. Fredrickson is right there with the puck. Just misses Cunningham. Nice shot by Jamusik. And here's the puck in front of the net. Now we come up the wing, and here comes Mobley. Comes to Mobley. Mobley over to Jamusik. Jamusik just misses the pass.
That'll be nice.
Yep, had time. Just kind of didn't. Had time, but you know, sometimes you don't know how much time you have. Felt there's a little pressure coming, I think, and then let it go a little early. And that'll bring the face-off back to the right of Gleason with 12 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third. The shots are even up, 19-19, and Orioles get the draw, and then there's Michaela, and just loses it to the defense. Basil's there to help, and it goes over to Gleason. Gleason loses to Minneapolis. Minneapolis shoots and a bouncer, but now that's, you know, that's a nice save. We were talking about those earlier, Wayne. Great save by Gleason.
As long as she keeps handling the puck and keeps bringing it in, there's no rebound she's given up. She's looking real good tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Another nice save by Gleason.
Hold on to it.
Well, smart play by Gleason to make that save and smother it up.
As long as she holds on to him, she's good to go.
And a win by Minneapolis on that draw. Goes D to D. And another save by Gleason.
Smart play by Minneapolis. Nice tip-in try, but Gleason's on top of it.
Yep. Now, what we need here is Basil to bear down on this draw, win the draw back, and we really need to get it out of the zone. Looks like she's going to go forward this time. They've been having trouble winning. Oh, there's a little pick play by him. Uh-oh.
Oh, just missed over the shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to regroup here.
We had a flyby and a shot, and
nice
boy,
save.
Nice save by Gleason. Huge save. The Orioles got to get it out. They just got to get it out, and they're oversticking a little bit in a shot. And you know what?
You know, that was almost inevitable. We just couldn't get it out of the zone.
No, I think we lost draws. We had opportunities to get it out, and we just didn't take advantage of them multiple times.
Right.
I mean, and so that puts it brings this back to a one-goal game. 11 minutes, 22 seconds left. 4-3, the Orioles. Minneapolis closes that gap with a nice goal. Well, really, give them credit. They sustained that pressure.
They stayed in our zone. They kept playing.
Yeah, and not a lot of help for Gleason. I mean, she made like 4 straight saves, and here comes Minneapolis again. Certainly have the momentum right now. They're really turned it up on the Orioles, and the Orioles got to match that intensity here, Wayne.
Yeah, somebody's got to step up here.
Here comes Mobley. Behind the net, there's Riley. Riley passes.
They can't let him do this.
No, we just cannot get it out of the zone right now. Here's Minneapolis behind the net. Minneapolis is winning the battles right now. Comes up to Baker. Baker throws it up, but right to Minneapolis player. Minneapolis Riley, a strong player, is going to come in, take a shot. Beautiful save by Gleason. that was labeled for the upper short side. Mobley puts it up to Fredrickson, and finally the Orioles get a break. Now they put it down, and that's going to be icing. Unfortunately, just needed to take another couple steps, and you can feel the fans here get excited on the Minneapolis side.
A little bit of a tilt in the building.
Little bit of tilt as they now have jumped up on shots 24-19 over the Orioles, although the Orioles maintain a 4-3 lead here in the third.
Yeah, we got to stiffen up here a little bit.
There's a win on the draw. That's what we're looking for. Bearing down on those draws. Nice win. And here we come out. Oh, but just missed that pass and went to their D. Now here's Sophia. Gives it up to Basil. Basil's coming up the wing, and we get it out of the zone, and it's nice to see it go to the Minneapolis zone here. Basil makes a shot in. Goes to Michaela on the back door. Just misses. And into the slot area. And Michaela's on it now. Just looks like Minneapolis has a little more fight in them right now, and the Orioles have got to answer that. This is deep in the third in a section game, and here comes Minneapolis winning their one-on-one battles and get a nice bounce, and just goes wide. And here we go, and just misses. Michaela just missed that pass up to Elena. Minneapolis comes right back. You can feel when you talk about State High School, a nice move
there we go.
by Gleason. Gleason coming up the boards. And we'll get a full change here. They got Evans coming out. They got Mobley on D along with Jamusek. And they bring out Cunningham and they bring out Meredith. With 9:02 left in the third, the Orioles clinching on to a 4-3 lead. And you can feel the excitement in Section 5A here tonight at Parade Stadium. There's Evans battling behind the net. Comes to the wing, comes up to the center. They just missed that pass to number 9, Riley, who's been a force all night. And Liv Mobley does a nice job of pinching that down deep. Now Minneapolis regains control. They got Riley on the back door, but Mobley got back in time to defend if that pass would have got through. Jamusik has it behind the Oriole net. She comes up, she takes a look. Passes it up to Evans. Evans just can't quite handle that pass, and Riley picks it up. No surprise. You're going to have to keep an eye on her as the night goes on.
Yeah, she's a strong
skater. Here, Minneapolis controls it right across the crease. Evans now has it. Takes a look. Right up to Riley. Riley from Minneapolis regains control, and Mobley puts it over to the boards. We'll see what happens here. Mobley takes a look, goes D to D, and Evans will pick it up in the slot. Here comes Jamusek up on the boards, and it's okay at this point to get it out, and the Orioles at least get it out of the zone. It's been all Minneapolis at this point.
It has.
And the Orioles are regrouping now. Now they got time as the Minneapolis changes. They certainly want to move it quicker and get it out of the zone. This could be trouble. Thank God it got out of the zone there. They got a full change. We got tired people. Yep. Now they got one change. So Maris got off, and Basil comes out. Basil picked long pass, just missed the boards. And Basil watches Sid the Kid. And Sid the Kid can move. She can skate. And nice play by Sophia Noreen. Here comes Basil up the boards. Just tries to beat it through the legs. Can't quite do it. Now they got a 3-on-2 going the other leg. They kick it in deep. And it goes all the way behind Gleason. There's Bridget Duffy with it. Nice rotation. Takes a look. Hits her wing, Michaela. Michaela up to her center, Elena. Elena off the boards. Elena still got it. Looked like a trip, but no call. Was certainly looking for the call. A little bit of, and there's Basil up the puck with the puck. Makes a pull at center ice. She's got it up. She's taking a look. Makes another pull. Comes in. Makes a shot. Just misses. Nice stop, I should say. Just missed. I think she couldn't get the handle on it.
Right,
just kind of threw it in there. It's coming almost right back to Basil by a nice play by Michaela. Oh, not quite pinching. So comes out. They'll have to tag up. Here comes the Orioles. They're going to get a change.
They need a change.
They need a change. They are dead tired, but the key, it stays down in Minneapolis' zone, and they'll take an ice if this gets through, but no, Marine's able to play it well, puts it on net, you never know, and that'll bring a zone. Oh, we were offsides. So shot on net when it was offside, so it's going to bring the face-off way out here. I didn't see the Oriole player that had not got out of the zone yet, so I just missed that. But it doesn't surprise me because we were a little tired.
Yep.
Yeah, so
yeah, we were dragging there.
We were dragging. Back to live play. Here we are. Vig puts it in deep. Minneapolis is floating someone, and that's going to be an ice.
Good.
So with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left.
Can we hang on?
Can we hang on? The Orioles up 4-3 over Minneapolis hockey.
Yeah, hopefully they get a little spark, a little jump here.
They're flying a wing, and that's not going to be icing. So great job by Mobley getting back, but nice pull by 22 out to their winger, brings it back. Nice play, great save by Gleason.
Save.
Now Big's on it. Big's battling, comes to the slot. Here comes Mobley, steps up. This
nice
is
move by Mobley.
Nice move and from the defensive position. Certainly has the capability to rush end to end.
Oh.
But there's a couple good D out there with Sid, and then number 2's played solid for them. Tough to beat them. Here comes Bridget Duffy out for Mobley. Mobley made a change. You can see both teams are tiring a little bit, but I'll tell you what, Minneapolis has got a little more jump at this point, and the Orioles got to get some sustained pressure in their zone. Some battles and nice win.
Oh, boy.
Boy, nice win by Frederickson. Just all battled and got it. Now Bridget's got someone coming in hard, but nice play by Bridget Duffy to put it to the corner. Minneapolis gets a change. Orioles are able to change one of their 5. Here's Riley, who's been a factor all night, comes around, takes a look, just fans on the shot. And number 6 for the Minneapolis picks it up, and that's going to be ice on the Orioles. So
we'll take that ice.
We'll take that ice, get a breather.
Yep.
Get the line out there that you want, get a full change. We had 4 people that were deep. That's why she took the ice. So it's a smart play at that point. Now we got to bear down on this draw because they have had success winning the draws too. Well, we won them the first 2 periods, but they've certainly been winning here. There we go. We win the draw, and it comes back. Mobley takes it, takes a look. She loses it to number 12, and here they're walking out of the corner. And great, nice stop. She's got it.
Oh man,
nice job by Gleason and coming back to help out and tie up people in front.
First stop was excellent. The second stop was awesome.
Awesome, yeah, it was great. So we've got to win. We see if we can win this draw back to Mobley and get it out of the zone right away and relieve some of this pressure, and we do. It comes back from Basil to Mobley. Mobley whips it around to Gleason. Here we go. Gleason throws it up, but nobody's home, and that is offsides. Will give the Orioles a chance to regroup. Just a little bit of puck luck for the Oriole. Here we go. There's Michaela, puts it in deep. And that's Basil battling 14. Nobody knows where the puck is, but there it is. If one of the 2 would have known where the puck were, they probably would have been all right. So here comes Jamusik back on the puck, takes a look, feeds it up to Gleason. Gleason to Jones, back to Gleason.
Nice
She's
play.
got Elena with her, but just dumps it in. I don't think she saw Elena being breaking in on that wing. Here comes Elena out of the corner, rolls out of the corner.
She looked like she was tripped.
Sure did, no call, and that's going to be ice if it gets there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, this is a nice opportunity right now with 3 minutes and 32 seconds for the Orioles to have an offensive faceoff.
Yep.
Wayne, they haven't had an offensive faceoff for some time, so.
Well, this third period has been scary.
It has. This is, we talked about it coming into it. We expected this type of game. And, I was talking to the head coach of Stillwater High. There's a lot of coaches here tonight. Tatino Grace, Orono, Stillwater's head coach. There's some people from a couple of junior teams here taking a look at the girls. So, that's what happens when you get to sections. Yep. And he said to me, you get to sections and every game is exciting and you just never know what's going to happen. He said, this is section hockey.
Yep.
And it truly is. It's playoff hockey. And we've got an exciting game on our hands. And here comes Minneapolis breaking down the wing. Brings a nice play, and there's Frederickson doing a nice job on the back check. Now he's got to get high on the point. She does. And just missed a centering pass. Great job by Bridget Duffy tying up in front. And that's going to help. Just a missed, just off a little bit. And there's no ice because that was Minneapolis throwing it. The Orioles go for a wholesale change, and they get 5 on. And here's the Minneapolis. Oh boy, just overplayed that puck a little bit by our D, but we win the battle. And here comes Mobley coming up, and she's moving the puck. She brings it up to Basil. Basil takes a look, takes her time, takes the zone, comes around, takes a shot, and a nice stop by the goaltender, which again, I think we're okay with at this point. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. We'll take as many offensive zone face-offs as we can get.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting, take the offensive zone. We should be good.
The draw comes back to Gleason. Gleason turns, tries to get a shot. Basil comes in and just fires it over the net. A little bit lower, she probably would have been okay, but I think he was going for the basketball hoop there, Wade. Uh-oh, here it comes. Great job by Mobley to at least slow him down. Big gets back, and here's Gleason. And up to Basil, just can't fight in the handle. Here's Sid the Kid. They're certainly coming at us right now. Here comes Basil and Gleason. And Minneapolis has the puck, 1:41 left. I'm sure in this last minute, if there's whistles, there'll be timeouts by one of the two coaches as they try to get fresh players. You can put it deep. That's a great play, a bouncer. I like that.
Awesome play.
They got some fresh bodies out. We got to get those bodies right away. There they come. Great job by Fredrickson. She's played hard all game
She has.
long.
Her and Michaela Jones-Clausen have played very well tonight.
Here comes Minneapolis.
Out of the zone.
Nice job by Baker to get it out of the zone. Here's Sophia Noreen. And at this point, that's a nice play. Get it out of the zone. That away, Baker gets it out of the zone. And there comes Maris Cunningham out of the zone. We got 1 minute left in a one-goal game in Section 5A hockey, and that's Fredrickson. And here comes Minneapolis, and they move it up to their fast winger, number 11, who's been making havoc on her drive. That's Chrisman. There's a nice play by Sophia Noreen to outfight her. Now we just want to get it out of the zone.
Get it up,
get it out. And just can't quite get it out. And here comes Minneapolis right in front. Great save by Gleason.
Nice save by Anna Gleason.
And she just hangs onto it. And I tell you what's most impressive there about Gleason was not only the save, but then the puck came out and she had the wherewithal to jump on it.
Yep.
And so great work by Gleason. We've got 30 seconds left, and as we talked about, I would expect a timeout, and I didn't hear who took it, but one of the two coaches took it, which is no surprise, with 27.9 seconds left in the third period. And give credit to Minneapolis. I mean, this period has been a barn burner because they came out with some fire.
Oh, yeah, it was. They played some excellent hockey this period.
Right. Up on the screen, you'll see at home that the winner of this goes on to play Blake in the next game, which would be Friday night. You can see the rest of this section. Princeton, Big Lake, West Tonka. You got Breck and Totino Grace. That's why a couple of the Totino Grace coach was here tonight scouting, along with Orono and Holy Angels. So you'll see some great matchups in Section 5A. Also to see other coaches from around the metro here tonight at Parade Stadium. As I mentioned, I noticed the AA coach from Stillwater here.
That's a pretty tough conference.
It's a pretty tough conference for us to come out of, but I think, you got to take one game at a time and try to get a win each game. So we'll see what happens here with 30 seconds left. Face off in the Orioles zone. It'll come to the right of Gleason, and we'll see who the Orioles will put out. They're going to pull their goalie right now. No surprise. I can tell you that they're going to come with Riley, which is no surprise. They're going to have Riley out there. They're going to have Sid out there.
Number 22.
Number 22 has been, that's Gaffney who scored tonight. Basil's taking the draw with Mobley behind, and they do win it. And Mobley's got the puck. And Mobley comes around, takes a look behind her net, counters, takes a look. She's got Elena on the board. Elena gets it. Elena's got to go, puts it back in the corner. Smart play. She's trying to look at the time now if she can eat it. I think that's it. She's going to eat that puck. She's going to just eat it along the board. Oh, they come in head high on her, but it's going to do it. That's going to do it. And the Orioles are going to go on, and that's just going to go wrong. And
nice conference win.
Nice conference win, and I'll tell you what, I think what it says for the Orioles is, way to hang on in a third period. A very, very big win for the Orioles to advance, and they'll be playing Blake
Good for them.
come Friday night. I tell you, one of the most impressive things, Wayne, that this does for the St. Louis Park Orioles and for people watching at home in St. Louis Park is they hit 10 wins this year.
Yep, that was big. Charlie had been saying all year long, if I can hit 10 wins, I'm going to have a good year.
I just, you know, when you think about it, I really can't believe that this team, and I love, you know what, I love all these girls. They're friends of my daughters, and I've grown up with them. But if you would have told me before the year they were going to have 10 wins and they were going to advance in sections, I wouldn't have believed it. And here they are with 10 wins and advancing in section, and they'll have a tough game, of course, against Blake coming up, a very powerful team, ranked #1 in Class A. So they're playing the top-ranked team in the state, so they'll have their hands full. But you know what? They celebrate tonight. They get ready tomorrow, and they get ready to go Friday night against the Blake Bears, and it should be one exciting game for the Orioles to advance. Minneapolis, again, give them credit.
Hard.
My God, did they ever play hard?
Especially that third period.
And they not only played hard, they battled hard. And Wayne, what you just talked about, that third period, they threw everything at us but the kitchen sink. And I think the Orioles owe a little something to Miss Gleason down there, who did a heck of a job on some great saves.
She kept them in this game.
Yeah,
she really did.
That's kind of a unique story, too, before we sign off, is talk a little bit about her. You know, we unfortunately had a goalie transfer out, and really we were short a goaltender. And it was a couple years ago that Anna Gleason used to skate, said, well, I'll come back and put on the pads. She's come back and put on the pads and has done a fabulous job for the Orioles after taking a little break from hockey.
And she was out a couple games. So she was hurt a couple of games. And when she came back, she was possessed. She has been making stops like nobody's business.
I know. It's awesome to see her play great. And she's going to be battle tested come Friday night against the Blake Bears. At least when we play the Blake Bears, we got a team name that we can use, because Minneapolis is tough where they can't find a name for their squad.
Right.
But we'll have, at least we'll be able to call the Bears versus the Orioles. But it's going to be a heck of a game.
You know, and these Oriole girls all season long, watching them, they've never given up.
No
matter how far they've been down, they never give up. They just keep playing, and testament to the girls, the squad. It's been fun to watch.
It's been very fun to watch. Well, from Parade Stadium right outside of downtown Minneapolis, I'm John Basil along with Wayne McChesney. We're happy to bring you Section 5A Minnesota State High School hockey action. St. Louis Park Orioles are victorious. They move on in Section 5A hockey, defeating Minneapolis 4-3. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.